So here's a story that I can already see a lot of our viewers have an opinion on. I'm sure many of you have heard. After an 11-day manhunt, authorities caught up with the Alabama inmate Casey White, who was captured alive, and the corrections officer Vicky White, who is dead from a gunshot wound to the head. Now, a tip led to a police chase in Indiana, which ended after the couple's car crashed into a ditch. When police approached the car, Casey reportedly said, quote, "Help, my wife just shot herself." Casey's back behind bars right now and is waiting to be extradited to Alabama. Now, initially, police said Vicky shot herself in the car after the chase ended, but now at least one sheriff is suggesting that Casey was the one who pulled the trigger. What was all of your, I mean, you and I chatted a little bit in the green room. You had a lot to say. What was your initial thoughts when you heard this?
That he did it, no doubt. That she was the evidence, that, you know, and she could have plea bargained to, like, really tell the real story, and maybe there was like a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing. I mean, you know, I really think he killed her, you know.
I don't know. I'm going to take the other side just for the fact that I think there was some Stockholm syndrome going on, but I think she knew she could never have her life back. Now she was, instead of bringing the prison guard, she was the one going to prison. She gave up all of her, everything she had, all of her money, all of her retirement, everything. Now she chose this life, and now it's the end.
But
and it was kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde moment.
Like, you know, that
I'm
she could
with
have
Mary
said, hey,
Lou. We don't know what history he's had on manipulating her. We don't know if he coerced her. We don't know if he blackmailed her. I mean, she took care of her mom. Apparently, according to people that knew her, her mom was her everything. Why would she leave her mom? What if he threatened her mom?
Right. But if her mom was her everything, that's something that you would structure your life around. And there wouldn't be a place, Erica's face, for, no, you're making a face because I agree. Look, there wouldn't be a place for somebody like this to slide into your life. My kids are my everything, so I'm not going to fall in love with an inmate.
Somebody who's like acting like he's madly in love with her, and she's got, you know, he's a big hunky guy and everything else. Come on.
But he didn't need to keep her quiet. He was already going back to prison for the rest of his life.
I know,
he had 11 days out.
So, I know.
He like had something to thank her for. I don't think he needed to silence her in any way. That's where I'm confused.
She wanted the car clean. That's why. You know,
and they also, Erica, and I'm dying to hear what Erica has to say. 4 guns were found. She had $29,000 left of the $90,000 from selling her home. Wow. And this was their 3rd car that they were on. What are you thinking, Erica?
Yeah, I don't think that it's exactly, you know, out of the realm of possibility that a murderer murdered someone else. That being said, I do also think about the idea of being that close with your mother, and I have made a lot of decisions in my life, not because it was going to be a detriment to me, but because I just couldn't have my mother find out, or my mother like be disappointed or hurt by my actions. So I feel like when you have that type of relationship with a parent, sometimes you make better decisions for your life because of the fear of destroying
Erica,
them.
I just wanted to say this. Oh, please.
No, please, go.
I just want to throw this at all you guys. Yes, we're talking about these two, but clearly, a lot of people knew. The inmates were saying there's clearly a relationship. He was getting extra food. They just wandered out the front door. You couldn't even do that here.
Well, they didn't wander out the front door. She put together a paper that made it look like she was going to take him to a healthcare appointment.
A healthcare appointment, and then she had one after that.
Yes.
And then they found out that there wasn't.
Should there be things in place if everybody at least knows that there's something, there's a strange thing going on with this relationship? Are the other people involved, like in that office? Don't tell me the other officers weren't aware.
Yeah, but you also have to consider how common these relationships are. I don't think that this is the first time.
Escape at Dannemora.
Exactly, that there's someone who's actually incarcerated having an inappropriate relationship with someone who is supposed to be a correctional officer. So I don't know if it's that uncommon that people are like, ugh.
Al, it's prison. I was like, where's HR?
Al backed down so easily. Erica said her great point, and then Al was like, good point.